What's going on, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Sykes, LadySavage.com.
And we have got a treat for you today. This is the the baked Greek chicken. Is that a good name for it? Greek chicken baked Greek chicken?
Yep.
Something to that effect.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys what we have going on here. We have 2 pounds of chicken. This is 3 breasts. 2 cups of pepperoncinis, 2 cups of Kalamata Olives. This is 3 cups of feta cheese, 2 tablespoons of vinegar, and then I just did 2 tablespoons of the juices that came with these 2 items. This is 4 tablespoons of butter, and then we'll have oil on the side. And first things first, we're gonna use that cooktop to grill some of the chicken on the outside of it. So, let me grab this guy.
So we're just kind of grilling. We're going to put some oil down first?
The butter, we're going to use butter.
Butter, okay.
Butter. So we use the butter, let that melt down a little bit, and then we're just wanting to like sear it. We'll take it off, cut it into slices, and it's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
And we're going to put these on there for a few minutes on each side. You don't need to cook it all the way through because it will cook more in the oven. So while the chicken is doing its thing over there, we're gonna go ahead and mix some of these things. I'm only gonna mix about half of it. That way we can lay the chicken down and put the other half on top. Oh, I do want to put just like a little bit of oil on the bottom. Or you can use like a spray or something as well.
You said about half and half?
Yeah, about half of each of them on there.
I like Mediterranean and Greek foods. This is going to be tasty.
This is one of our favorite things. When we first started dating, we went to this restaurant that used to do like a Mediterranean Greek salad, and it was so delicious.
So delicious.
And you don't have to save the juices from these, but I really like the way that it tastes. I like that it makes it a little bit more tart as well. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit in there and kind of
marinade.
Yeah,
were you kind of like layering this at all?
Huh?
Like layering this?
We can mix this all together.
I'm working so hard to layer it now. You're gonna mix it together?
Yeah. Why are you putting more? Like we just want half of it.
Okay. This too or no?
We're just gonna put the majority of it. And then, can we mix it?
I feel like it's so pretty now without being mixed. Alright, y'all, we're gonna pull these chicken breasts out of the skillet. We're not cooking them in the skillet, they're just basically getting a little crust on the outside. We're gonna pull these out, slice them and dice them. Not dice them, just slice them. Put them in here. Alright, you want to hold it with that?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Nope.
I feel like that's the manly thing to do right now.
That's why I'm doing it.
Let me go ahead and put them in there.
Sure. You can kind of get it worked up in there too if you need to, like into the bottom.
We're not layering this, we're just kind of throwing it in there.
Because we're going to top it with that stuff too. right. So you also can use this recipe cold as well. Robert and I love it cold. It's actually one of the things that we make pretty regularly. And usually I will just cook the chicken all the way on the skillet. I will slice up beforehand, then put it on the skillet, and then allow it to cook all the way, then just mix everything. But the only thing is you have to let everything chill in the fridge before you eat it. It's okay being warm chicken and cold everything else, but it's much better if everything's chilled. So it's a really good meal prep option. Or if you eat this, the bake the next day, it's also gonna be really good room temp as well. I'm just gonna pour the rest of this stuff on there too.
We're not mixing this in, we're layering it.
Mm-hmm. And I may have overdone it with the feta. I really like feta, so you may only need 2 cups instead of the 3.
This is a lot of feta, y'all.
Let me just pour this. Okay. Oops. But it's delicious. Let me pour this real quick. It's gonna not look so pretty on the top of the feta. I love pepperoncinis. I love olives. I love feta. Like, I cannot get enough of this stuff. If you
we just love food, yo. We just love food.
This is true. If you want to mix it in with something like the cauliflower, like riced cauliflower, is a really good option to like put a layer of that down and then put this on top. It's gonna be delicious as well.
All right, there is that.
So we're gonna go ahead and stick this in the oven. You want the chicken to cook all the way, so it needs to be at least 165 degrees if you can find a piece of chicken and put a thermometer in there. The oven is set for 375 degrees, so here we go.
Boom, look at that, y'all. Now that is what I'm talking about. You gonna squeeze some lemon on there?
Tasty, yes. So I did cut lemon. You put a whole lemon, half lemon, whatever you want. I like this meal because it is a little bit tart, so I like to add a little bit more tartness to it. It's a pretty refreshing meal, I'd say.
All right, let's dive into this beast. What do you think, just scoop it out?
Yes, so you want to try to scoop it out with some chicken. The top is going to be a little bit
It's hot.
Crisp, and the bottom is going to be full of the juices. It's going to be so good.
Delicious.
So good. Wow, you are doing a awesome job of that.
This is challenging. Look at that.
So all of these juices in there, oh my gosh, so good.
All right. You want a petite? You want to sprinkle a little salt on, or just go for broke here?
I'm gonna go for broke.
All right.
I like to have a little bit of everything in there.
That was the piece of chicken I was going for.
I cut
All
it
these chickens are so big.
I cut it off.
Oh, you did? It's like you got a little bitty bite there. How'd you do that? Not a knife. There we go.
It just shreds.
All right, let me get.
Are you crazy? Oh, wowzers.
Still a pretty big bite.
Yeah, I like that. What?
It's good.
Yeah.
Anything you would change? Do different?
I like it.
I think I like this dish cold.
That's what I'm saying, is it's a really good dish, like if you want to make it and then have leftovers. It's really good cold.
Like, I think I prefer it cold over hot.
Oh, really?
It's good hot too, but I think I would prefer it cold.
We usually do this cold, but I wanted to switch it up and try to bake it this time.
Super high protein, but pretty high fat too. We don't know what the macros are yet. We haven't calculated it. Is it about a 1-to-1?
So, If you do want to increase the fat, what I would do is change out the chicken breast for chicken thigh. I have a hard time eating chicken thigh, so I did not do that for this meal. I usually stick to chicken breast. The olives have some fat in it. We cooked the chicken in butter, and then we also added some oil to it. So it does have some fat in this meal, but it definitely is a higher protein meal.
Chicken thighs would be pretty good in there though.
Yeah, chicken thighs would probably be pretty good in there if you like thighs. But other than that, this is it. If you do decide to store this and eat it cold later, make sure that you take those juices and pour it over everything, because it's so good after it sits in there for like a day, like marinating in it. It's delicious.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. So for the full macro breakdown, the steps, the video, all that good stuff, check out the website ketosavage.com in the recipe section. And actually, I guess it's nutrition, I think is what it says.
Nutrition section.
And enjoy it, try it for yourself, let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.